Pipe in. Hey, how are you doing today? Oh no. Niles here, everyone. Willie-san. Oh my god, so many. All of you. Everyone coming out to play today. Hey, everyone. Alright, there's the Doge can. Neither of them are actually out here. They're both in the... Oh, there goes Steely boy. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna do... Oh, thank you so much, Dark, for being on top of things. Everyone, go give my good friend Pipin a follow. He is a game content creator, which is excellent. He's designing his very own RPG, and it's wonderful. He also plays a lot of RPGs. I was watching him play some Genshin Impact, and that's something that I have no idea anything about, so that was cool to see for the first time earlier today. Excellent chill stream. Even though I was super quiet, I was there almost the entire time. My good buddy Audio, who is in the Discord, and all of you should be as well if you're not already, he's currently playing through his own Honor Mode Baldur's Gate run, which is exactly what we're going to be doing tonight. So hopefully we teach him some tricks and he teaches us some tricks, because he's definitely got a lot more knowledge than I do about this game. And then Willie-san Music, wonderful, wonderful streamers, guitar player, singer, songwriter, extraordinaire, wonderful guy, super chill, best feel-good vibe you will find in any kind of stream on Twitch. So go give him a check out as well. Go give him a follow. All of you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dark, there's one person you did not shout out. Everyone, go give my good friend Everything Dark a follow. He's not streaming yet, but he's thinking about it, and I'm trying to encourage him to go and do it, because I want him to, and he'd be fantastic at it. So go and do it. Oh boy, yeah. You know you want it. How's everyone doing tonight? It's for the meme. It's for the meme, he says. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. I am so thrilled to see all of you. How you doing, Chloe? Good. What are you doing upstairs? Playing Roblox. That's fun. Future streamer in the making. She's not quite 13 yet, so you're not going to be able to see her content just yet, but when she gets there, it's going to be awesome. Currently playing Valorant, as much as I hate it myself. So, Audio, I have a question for you. Why have you not been streaming your Honor Mode run or your current Valorant run? Are you online right now? Did I miss that? Why are you not streaming right now, my friend? Can't sit still and look like ass. Uh-oh. I didn't even know you had surgery, man. What did you have surgery for? Ass job. Oh, perfect. Well, great. You know, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Good looks don't come cheap. Good looks don't come easy. I totally get that. Removing a growth from basically was an ass job. Just not your standard ass job. It's like the tail, like the guy has in Shallow Hal. Like that kind of growth. I mean, I'm sorry that you're, yeah, they're playing. They're good. They're good boys when they actually get along. What does Kona have in his mouth? Oh, he has a teddy bear. He's gonna snap at Steelyx, you watch. They're super cute and they get along and they play and they have fun. And then they don't. Oh, that was super quiet too. Maybe that's why I can't hear myself. Hey, imagine that. I turn up my volume and I can hear things now. There we go. Look at that. It was a polonidal cyst. Very uncomfy to sit. I don't know what that is. But man, you've had a go of it lately. So I apologize for that. That sucks. That really sucks. Between all the car problems and now this. Ugh. But I think we're going to get right into it tonight. Go ahead and load up that Honor Mode run. For a little while, I will do the triple cam. There we go. How's the audio now? How's my mic compared to the game audio? I feel like the game audio is a little loud on my end, but I can just turn it down if it sounds good for you guys. Still going to be working out some kinks with this thing for a while. John and I are trying to schedule something to get all the settings just right so it sounds perfect. But until then, we'll just have to do... You don't hear the game. That's weird, because you should. Basically a tunnel of hair and sweat that gets backed up over the top of the tailbone. And you have to get the entire area just cut out and they stretch and stitch it shut. Okay. That sounds gnarly. That sounds absolutely gnarly, man. But I'm glad that it's taken care of. Hopefully it heals up nice and easy and it no longer hurts quickly soon. That would be a good thing. Hey, Seth! Everyone, go give Seth... Oh my gosh, Dark, you got there before I even thought of it. Holy crap. Go give Seth a shout out, a follow as well. All of these wonderful people in this stream tonight. Oh my gosh. You guys gotta go check each other out. Oh, that's why. Turn that off. Maybe now you can hear the game. I had a Discord thing going on. Hasn't hurt the entire time. I've taken 0 meds, but I can feel pressure on the stitches depending on how I sit. Okay. So it didn't hurt beforehand. That's good. I mean, I'm glad that you're not on meds, because that can get dangerous. But yeah, I bet that, like, sitting right on stitches like that isn't the most fun thing in the world. I learned you, Locke. I learned. I appreciate you, my friend. You're very good at what you do. Wouldn't be here without you. Seth, how you doing tonight? No one mind my hair right now, either. It is absolutely wild. My audio's a little harsh. I can try that. You people and your preferences. I got people telling me it's good, people telling me it's loud, people telling me it's quiet. You're all killing me. How's that sound? Is that a little better? And look at all those campaigns for this honor mode run. Every time I come back to BG3 after a break, I just delete whatever run I was on to start again. So those are all honor mode runs that I have started and never finished. So I don't want to delete them quite yet. 2 of them are like right next to the ending. A few of them are just fun. I'm having fun with them. It's clear? Alright, cool. Mic is loud compared to game. Well, the mic's supposed to be a little bit louder, but if it's like super loud, then I can turn the game up a little bit. And this is like, I don't know anything about microphones or sound or anything. I'm actually hiring a buddy of mine to come and help me like tune the settings a little bit and make it sound perfect. This is just with me fiddling around with it because I don't fucking know what I'm doing. So there's going to be some glitches for now. But, well, thank you. No, it's not me. It's the mic. Like, I'm not trying to take credit for anything. It's all this. It's all this thing. This is the Shure SM7B. It is, so I'm told, believe it or not, it's the microphone that Neil deGrasse Tyson uses on his Star Talk podcast. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's great. I mean, I love it so far. I use it for work now and everything. It's great. The only reason that I could justify it, honest to God, was because I can use it for work. Like, if that wasn't the case, I would not have bought it. I'm not nowhere near a good enough, popular enough streamer to justify spending that much money on a microphone, but it comes in handy. Well, thank you very much, Seth. I appreciate the words of encouragement. Taxes and shipping. Taxes, man. So I live in the good old state of New Hampshire. We are one of 2 states in the entire country of the United States that does not have a sales tax. And I love that fact about our state. And people like to complain and say, oh, but our property taxes are so damn high. My property taxes are less than $1,000 a year. So you guys are just living in the wrong spot if you're paying up the ass for property taxes. No taxes and no seatbelts. Let's go. I love that. Absolutely live free or die. Although, I will say that I will always wear a seatbelt. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was in a really severe car crash in 2017. I'll admit, I was drinking and driving, and I flipped my Mini off the highway going 156 miles per hour. That is not an exaggeration. And the only reason that I'm alive is because I was wearing my seatbelt. So, wear your seatbelts, folks. You did tell me that you're from New Hampshire. Say USA taxes are high, it's because they've never been in Uruguay. I mean, I have never been in Uruguay, so I do believe that. I mean, honestly, our taxes, I don't feel like they're that bad. I feel like a lot of people complain, but we also don't really get a lot for them, and that helps to keep them low. We have like a rampant military spending budget, but that's the only thing that's really keeping our taxes anywhere near high. But realistically, I'd happily pay a much higher tax rate. I know we're talking politics here, so I apologize if anyone's offended by this, but I would happily pay a higher tax rate if we were to get things like improved education or, you know, healthcare, something else. My dog's just panicked. I don't know if you heard that. And Steelyx ran right into the water bowl. You good, bud? You good? Yeah, they're good. Thought you were going to tell about the other accident. What other accident? That's the only car crash that I've been in. I mean, I've been in like fender benders here and there, but nothing that serious. Piping, throwing out the big old Treatos for the goodest boys. Thank you so much. I always wear it because if there's something I offered to me proven to make it safer, I'm going to use it, like how I wear full gear while riding my motorcycle. Hey, man, that's exactly, do it. It's smart. There's no reason not to wear it, so wear it. Especially riding a motorcycle, dear God. All right. You're getting a little too close there, bud. You gotta... Oh, gosh. Okay, well, I guess we're feeding Kona first. And then we can feed the Steely boy. There he goes. There we go. So gross, so much drool. Oh my god, I need a towel. I need a towel. So much drool. Yeah, he's the goodest boys. I know. Good boys. My biggest thing on taxes is I'd much rather have a consumption tax over income tax. What do you mean consumption tax? Are you talking about like a tax on things in excess of what we need, or are you talking about like food taxes? I'm not that smart. I know I sound it sometimes, but I'm not. I thought there was another scratch that, then if there was one and you knew about it too. Yes. Yep. No, but no, I've never, I mean, that was the worst crash I've ever been in. I'll say that. Says stuff like yachts and luxury. So, alright. So since we're already here, alright, and we're already talking about politics and tax, we don't have to get too political. I feel like taxes is a safe conversation to have. And personally, I'm very open-minded, and I try and keep a level head and keep things neutral to begin with, but I know how people get. So, taxes and salary and blah, 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 blah. I am a staunch proponent of a maximum wage. And that is, everyone thinks I'm crazy when I say that, but I legitimately think that if we capped our income at like, it doesn't even have to be a low number. It can be like $10 million or, you know, somewhere in that range, whatever. That is more money than anyone could conceivably need in their entire life. If we take every penny over that and put it into things that the rest of the country needs, we'd be set for life. Belly rubs. I am not going to do that right now because they are, you know what, I might, yeah, hold on, I'll do a, let me see if I have that set up. I do not have that set up. I'll save that for after the first break, Dark, because I'm currently not wearing pants. No one wants to see that. So after the break, or during the break, I'll put on pants, and then I'll come back, and then I'll do the belly rubs. How are the CEOs supposed to get richer and cut jobs and increase prices to buy more yachts? Well, exactly. That's the whole thing. It's everyone that thinks that, oh, well, one day I might be rich, and that might affect me that day, and those are the people that are stopping us from actually making real progress in this country, and it's sad. I mean, realistically, I think that if we had a wage system like that, then people would still learn how to take advantage of it and get their yachts. They'd put it in through their company's names or whatever. Oh, I need this for business. Like, you don't, but, or hell, maybe just reduce the price of yachts from, you know, $700 million down to $7 million. Wouldn't that be something? Main issue is the people making the rules are also rich, so any law like that would directly affect them. Well, that too, exactly. I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, I love how when politicians give out their salaries to charities or to local organizations, or, you know, give it back to the state, or just don't accept the salary, and everyone loses their mind about it. And it's like, you don't understand how much money they're making on side gigs, like all the stuff that they have their hands in under the table, or, you know, there's so many different pies that they can pull from, and no one bats an eye about it. It's the funniest thing to me. Here we call that problem the super rich issue, and it's a thing that they end up finding ways of not paying what they should, saying my money is not from wage. Isn't that exactly what we were just talking about? I love it. That's, yes. So that is a, I hate that it's a global issue, but I'm glad that it's a relatable issue because it is so global, if that makes sense. Trying to get Congress to pass a term limit for Congress just won't happen. Oh, that too, yeah. That's the other crazy part about this country is we have, you know, what is it, like somewhere in like the upper 80th or 90th percentile, lower 90th percentile of our Congress is like, they've just been in there way too long, man. They're not representative of the nation as a whole at this point, and things have got to change. And I'm all for, I used to, let me stress that, used to consider myself very much a moderate person, but things have got to change, man. There's tiers for taxes, so it's supposed to make people with more money to have a sort of maximum wage. They kind of find ways of not having that wage. But that's like, yes, that's exactly what it should be, is like you have a maximum wage, and like there's always going to be loopholes. There's always going to be people that figure out how to play the system and have multiple accounts, or, you know, have more than the average person. That's fine. Honestly, let them. If we have enough people that are playing by the rules, everyone benefits. But the problem is today, so few people play by the rules, and the people that do play by the rules are the ones that have the heaviest burden, and that's not fair. That ain't right. The best politicians, in my limited, unintelligent opinion, are the people that do not want to be politicians. Loving this conversation right now. Haven't had a nice deep conversation like this in a long time, and I appreciate all of you for being a part of it. Coming from a military standpoint, the best leaders are always the ones that don't want the rank or promotion or leadership role in general. Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you military, Audio? I don't mean to sound judgmental. Not judgmental, that's the wrong word. I don't mean to stereotype. That's probably along the lines that I'm thinking. You do look military, but Army Guard. There you go. And not that that was a bad thing either. Take that as a compliment, please. Army Guard, nice. Well, thank you very much for your service. I am not a military person myself. I do have a brother who is career Navy, and he's one of the smartest people that I know, for sure. Not the smartest, but he's one of them. I'm very aware I'm a stereotypical copy and paste military dude. I wasn't saying that. I was just saying that you have the build for it. That's all I was saying. That's not a bad thing at all. Look at my scrawny ass arms. I'm like a fucking wet noodle over here. Welcome back, Dark. Alrighty. Everyone go give Audio a follow so you can check out his body. Alright, we're gonna get this started. We're gonna talk to Karlach. Because I cannot do this right now. Because I don't have any spells, because I'm not a wizard. That's silly. I don't think I have any ice spells on... Maybe I do. I gotta check my inventory. Oh my god, I'm so used to Pillars of Eternity. I don't remember how to play right now. Do I have a... I do not. Okay, well, we'll hold off on that for a little bit. I do. I have Chromatic Orb. There we go. That'll work. Maybe. I don't know if that will actually work the way that I think it will. Hope it will. Objectifying me. I see how it is. I've seen how jacked he is a bit. I observe a lot. I read that as I deserve a lot. I was like, you do deserve a lot, but don't expect me to start taking off my shirt. Said Barrel of Water by Gale's tent. Is that... Gale doesn't have a tent, unfortunately, because I am the main character. They took away his tent. Oh, wait. Did they leave it? They did. It's over there. Sweet. Does that work? Can I just throw the barrel of water at her? No way. That is wild. I've never even thought of doing that. Go ahead and take those real quick. And we'll do... Switch screens. You want me to switch screens? Here, I was thinking you guys liked the Doge cam. In fact, I remember small details like where that one thing is. Hey, man. It's all good. It's good stuff to have.
What are you thinking about?
I want to try cooling you down somehow.
If you have any ideas, I'm all for it. Give me all you've got.
We can have Doge cam on this screen, too, but content is content. All right, so how do I do this? Do I just place it next to her and break it, or do I throw it at her? I feel like throwing it at her is probably a terrible idea. Really? All right, let's start with breaking it, because I feel like... Oh, I could throw it next to her. I guess that works. If I, like, hit her with it, it's probably a bad idea.
Oh, this is clever. Might even work. Come here.
She's immediately on fire again. Well.
I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right?
I mean, no permanent damage, and absolutely worth it.
I hope that's true. Because I'm hoping for seconds, thirds, and fourths once we find a way to cool off this engine.
Believe me, it's my top priority.
Mine too. Soon enough, you're going to be mine. But until then, I'll play nice. You have your fun with the others till then. I don't mind sharing, if I must. But keep a piece left over for me, hmm?
This is only the second time I've made it this far in a Karlach romance. You can count on it. Any promising shit? Not yet. Alright, cool.
Oh, hi.
What's it been like to not touch anyone for such a long time?
Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
Right, I think that's everything. For now. Let's see if Tara has anything new to say.
Right, Mr. Dekarios?
You go back for your post-op on the 31st, where they'll either remove the stitches or extend my medical leave, depending on recovery. So that's what, 6 days? Dude, you got 6 days to beat this game. Do it. You got it.
That's the spot, sir. Thanking you.
Scritch intensifies. Dude, Tara is one of my favorite creatures in this entire game. Alright, I think we've already talked to everyone. So at this point, yeah, alright, now we just gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing now. I think the Underdark was next. Doge cam. Doge cam turning on. Un moment. It'll be way longer than 60 seconds, just for the record. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot, that's why. Haha. There you go. There's that, and we'll go ahead and refresh that. That's a good steedy boy. Oh, it'll definitely be longer than 60 seconds. I put that in as like a minimum for myself, but I expected return date is the 5th, so I have a bit, but I'd like to be able to stream while I'm doing literally fuck all. I mean, that's fair. You said you can't sit still, that's why you're not streaming. Is it, how uncomfortable is it to stand right now? Like the rest of the stream longer is fine. No one can hear that squeaky toy? That thing is like blasting in my ear. This microphone is incredible if that's not picking that up. All right, let's start with the mic in colony. That's it. That's amazing. I was told that you had to be close to, you know, get it to pick anything up, but that's like loud. Did we read all these? I feel like we read all these, but why do I still have them in my inventory? Or why are they not marked as... Maybe we didn't read them. Oh, shit, I have books to read. Okay. Yeah, we haven't read these. We have read these. I remember reading them. Weird. I don't know what I was thinking there. Standing is perfectly fine. It makes me wish I had one of those adjustable standing desks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm louder now? Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I did turn up the volume. No, I turned down the volume. Nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, those things are expensive. They're really nice, though. I would love to be... Any desk can be a standing desk if your arms are long enough. I love that. Excellent advice. I feel like I did something that didn't save, because I definitely remember putting this back in my alchemy pouch. Yes, something happened. I gotta go back to the hell's it called?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
The Grove.
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your
I forgot to check and see if he had fingers. Do you have fingers? I don't see any fingers. Yeah, but then I'm straight down at my monitors. My setup only works exactly how it's set up. That's fair. No, I feel the same way. Any like minor movement to where I'm sitting just throws off the entire thing. Waistline to monitor. Well, time to rest in pieces. Good night, everyone. Hey, Pipin, thank you so much for hanging out. You have yourself a wonderful evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers, my friend. Everyone, once again, if you haven't gone and followed my good buddy Pipin, go do that, please. You will enjoy their content, I promise. Thank you, Dark, for doing that. Oh, that was not you. That was a commercial ad break, courtesy of Frosty Tools. I do want to go back to the camp, though, the Grove, to be on the safe side here, because I feel like I missed something. I'm so used to Pillars of Eternity buttons. My mic boom is a low profile to fit under the monitor shelf, and my dual monitor arms barely fit. I should have used 2 single monitor arms instead of a dual. I don't know what any of that is. Boom is a low profile. Okay, no, I do know what you're talking about. I gotcha. Yeah, those are empty. All that should be empty. He's still alive, so that's there. All this should be looted. It's not? What the hell? What happened? That's so weird. Super weird. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to re-loot all this stuff. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Me curious.
Huh. I can show a picture later if you want of your setup. Yeah, send it in the Discord, man. All about that shit. Ah, this is so upsetting. I'm so curious what happened to, like, why none of this got saved. I also wonder if that screwed up my honor mode. I mean, it said honor mode when I was loading the game. Yeah, honor mode. Alright, should be good. Just very bizarre. Hold on, make sure you're actually reading the books. Dog cam went to sleep. You know what? That is going to be my timer, I think. Once that thing shuts itself off, I will shut it off. Because that's like probably 5 minutes, if I had to guess.
The right tools for the wrong trade.
Yeah, I did that whole stream where I came back here, I talked to Karlach, I read all the books. Well, no, I didn't talk to Karlach, but I did all kinds of stuff. And none of it saved. Very weird. It's so funny to me that you're spending 1 Steely Boy to redeem that. Only reason it makes me laugh is because of how many Steely Boys you have. You're floating around, what, 12,000 or something ridiculous? But that's that. Posted. Checking it out. Okay, yeah, totally get it. I love the way that your boom mic is set up. Like, if that, oh, I like your keyboard too. That's pretty nice. Yeah, see, this is way better than mine. I'll post an updated picture of mine once I am done with this stream. And, man, it's not pretty. Let me tell you. It's an absolute mess right now. I gotta completely redesign it. My priority was just making sure that everything worked. And now that I know that it works, I can focus on aesthetics. I do want a new desk at some point, but that's that way later down the road. It's still bothering me that this did not save. I'll get over it eventually, maybe. Or maybe I won't. There's shelves under the left side, and it holds all my art stuff. You do art, too? Right monitor is bigger and curved. Yeah, I noticed the slight curve on it. How are curved monitors? Are they actually, like, as good as people say that they are, or are they just kind of meh? The right monitor is bigger. Not on stream, because it's all pen and pencil. So you do... That's awesome. You can totally do that on stream. I mean, you'd have to set up the camera in a super bizarre angle. 2 cameras would probably be better for that. But you could totally do it. If you haven't yet, you should check out the Web Creative. It's the team that I am a part of. Pipin is in there. I am probably the only, or one of very few, non-creative people that are a part of it. But they're all super supportive. And you don't have to stream creative stuff, but they're just there to support you and hang out and have a good time. There's all kinds of really good artists that do all kinds of good stuff in there. Makes every point in the screen equidistant to your eyes. So how does that affect, like, how it looks? Is it just, like, a perception kind of thing? Or is it, like, do you have to be looking at it dead on in order to get the most out of that? Or this is still so weird to me. Nope, don't pick up the whole ass trunk. Crazy bastard.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
We are a long way from Waterdeep, Gale. I only have the curved monitor, but I want a second one, and it doesn't need to be anything fancy. Dude, I miss having a second monitor. I really friggin' do. I did have 2, but when I upgraded the computer, the one that I had is not compatible with the new graphics card. Neither is my big TV. I'll use that for like 5 minutes before it crashes. So I gotta get a second permanent monitor. You gotta be dead center. It's mainly for FPS games where split-second reactions can make or break. That makes sense. Okay. Plus it's easier on the eyes. Less strain. Absolutely fair. Yeah, I don't play a lot of FPSs, so that probably wouldn't be worth it for me. I do like Fortnite. I'll say that. I like no-build Fortnite. I can't handle all the building stuff. I wish this area looting was available to mouse and key. Oh, you mean like the holding down button thing? That's not available on mouse? Kind of surprised. It's just the same button that I used to you know, activate something. I just hold it down. It does make things go a little bit faster. I am ridiculous when it comes to loot. I'm a wicked loot goblin. I'll sit here and loot every frickin' thing to make sure I'm getting everything possible. But I feel like in honor mode that is a benefit because sometimes you find shit that's really helpful that you wouldn't find otherwise. And like I've gone through so many goddamn potions that I would not have had if I didn't do this kind of thing. So I don't know. Takes a little bit longer, but I feel like it's worth it ultimately. I have the MSI one I got for 120. MSI, is that a second monitor? MSI, what were we talking about? Brand? Brand of what? Monitor? I don't know what MSI is. That's the problem here. Ah, gotcha. See? Told you. I'm not a smart person. I never would have guessed that or known that. Send all that to camp, and now we can open this. And then talk to our little rat friend.
The evil thing's gone! Now, where was I?
Makes monitors, GPUs, and anything computer-related. Yeah, see, I would... no idea. New knowledge for me. Me neither. I had to ask someone who lives across the U.S. for help. Is it the same person that sent you over the stuff? Your setup? Most of the component-level stuff is considered top quality. By that I mean it's usually the most expensive. From MSI stuff? That's great. So you have a really excellent monitor is what I'm hearing. Dark. Alright, I think there's one more little section over here to grab. Because if this did what I think it did, then everything to the south should be looted. We're going to go double check, but this should be the last area.
Could be useful.
Steely, I know you're panicking. Just the carpet moved, and you don't like wooden floors. I get it. He built this PC for me. Yeah. Well, he already had it built, but it is first PC and he gave it to me. Right. Because NVIDIA makes the GPU processors, but relies on third parties to make the casing and cooling, GPU memory. MSI is one of those companies NVIDIA's partnered with. Okay, so they make the individual components that the other guys use to put their crap together. I gotcha. I think I gotcha. I do. I remember. Yeah, this fucking asshole over here. So weird that it didn't... I'm still so confused by the fact that it didn't save. I guarantee you I have a video of me doing all of this stuff already. I'm also grabbing a new GPU very soon. Whoa, already? That was quick. Why are you doing that? Is it, the one that you have just not as strong as you need it to be? Or is there, like, a certain game that you had your eye on? Swing. Alright, now I just gotta double check down at the, yeah, well, I am also grabbing a new GPU very soon. Art posted in the Discord. Sweet. Check that out in a second. Just gonna double your FPS. Holy crap, that's impressive. Doubling it. Oh, damn. That's really good. Especially like the samurai armor. That's freaking awesome. Hell yeah, man. You should absolutely stream that stuff. That'd be great. How the hell did Kaga's body get moved out here? What happened? They dragged her corpse out the door. You stinking up this grove? He gonna be pissed.
Such is betrayal.
Alright, cool. Now this area I did not loot, but I'm gonna... Yeah, that I don't think we've read. We definitely haven't read this. Alright, cool. Now before I forget anything else, let's go ahead and loot.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Or let's go ahead and buff.
Hey-ho.
Is that all you got, Karlach, for buffs? Turn that back on. You have a 10-year-old PC, according to your friend? So he's helping to slowly but surely upgrade it. Sure curiosity, like how... What are your stats, Dark? Do you know? Like your RAM and GPU currently? Because mine was about that old as well before I just recently upgraded it. Like all the parts on it were about that old. So I wonder if we were running about the same gear. About to upgrade as soon as your re-enlistment bonus hits. Nice. Current card is GTX 950. I don't remember what mine was. That sounds familiar, but probably not. RTX 2070 that I'm about to upgrade to an RTX 4070 Ti. Isn't the, and again, I don't know shit, but isn't the RTX 4070 like one of the top of the line right now? Nice. I'll be going up to MSI Gaming and AMD Radeon RX 6500 XT 64-bit 4GB GDDR6. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty good. I think what I had before was a 4GB. So, I mean, I could be wrong about that, but fair warning, it will not be able to handle more modern games. RX 65 series is comparable to the RTX 30. But again, I'm going to stress, I know very little. So it might sound like I'm talking out of my ass. There's you. I feel like that's all my summons this early. So, Warding Bond to Astarion. Go ahead and bump out that level 3 aid. Does she have anything else that she does this early on? I don't think so. I think all the rest comes later. You already have 20 of those. That's wild. Okay, and now we'll give everyone Longstrider. But also my CPU is very old too, so it'll do its best. I know a lot about a lot. If I upgrade the CPU though... So, like you told me, I'll just refresh your... I'm sure you know this. But I almost made a very expensive mistake by not reviewing on that website that you showed me. So please make sure that you do yourself that same service and make sure everything is compatible. I never guessed that myself. I asked the person who built my C about his parts and what I can do to get an upgrade. Also fair. That's why I'm just buying a new pre-built instead of upgrading parts, because to upgrade it all, I have to replace my motherboard. That's what I had to do, is I had to completely, basically rebuild everything, but it was worth it, in my opinion. It was a bitch to do, but... And I know what not to do, or what to do and what not to do next time. Like, save all of my D&D files so those don't get deleted. Ugh, heartbreaking. Yeah, it tells me I can just slip it in with the same CPU I have now. That's good. He was the person who told me about PC part pick. Oh, okay, perfect. Well, then there you go. I figured you would have thought of it, but... He wants me to sit and watch videos and learn. I just give him sad eyes. That's hilarious. Why do I have to learn when you can just tell me what to do? I haven't decided if I just want to get a capture card and keep this PC as a stream PC, or wipe it and send it to someone as in one of my communities that needs a PC. I mean, that'd be very generous of you. Also, why would you need to get a capture card if this was going to be your streaming PC? Help me understand that part of it. Like, I have a capture card for, obviously I stream on the Xbox, but I don't know why you would need one if you're running a PC. No, I do want to learn. You did say that, and I thought it was so kind. That is very kind, if that's what you decide to do. Obviously, though, I don't want you to feel obligated to do that just because we're sitting here being like, oh, that's so nice. And you're like, man, now if I don't do it, I feel like a dick. Like, don't be like that. You do what you want. It's your stuff. No one's telling you otherwise. Run the game on new PC and have all the back-end stream server. That's so smart! Oh my god, because then you don't have to worry about, like, fucking Streamlabs bogging down your system like I do. I have, like, a pretty decent setup now, and I cannot run Once Human because Streamlabs is such a goddamn PC hog. My family never sells anything we're done using. We just give stuff away to people that can still use it. That is awesome. That is a great philosophy to have. I wish that that was ingrained more into me when I was a kid. I am very much a, if you're done with it, toss it kind of person, and I hate that about myself. Because, like, everything can be reused. I was going to offer to turn on some Doge Cam, but one of them is where there is no cameras, and the other one you'd just be looking at his ass the entire time, so I think we'll pass on that for now. I just tossed clothes, because that's a lot harder to give away clothes, but, like, tech and household stuff, we just give it away. Yeah. I feel like clothes is the only thing that I ever think, like, as I'm getting ready to toss it, I stop myself, and I'm like, wait a minute. I can donate this. Like, that's the one thing. You're the exact opposite. So between the two of us, we make a halfway decent person. Alright, sell all that. Those are some books that we need to read still. And what do you got? You got any fingers? You do. She's got 2 fingies. No pots, though. No licks, just fingies. Alright, cool. Cool. And alright, now to tell you that your husband died in a field of toxic mushrooms that happened to be lit aflame spontaneously.
Dead? Worthless old fool. He had one bleeding job.
When I got my PS5, I just gave my PS4 away. Nah, dude, that's awesome. I will say I did that. I gave my buddy my old Xbox One. Was it the One that I gave him or the One X? One of those. Whenever I upgraded to the Series X, I got him my previous one. No love lost between the two of you, I gather.
Love? Never heard of it. Balin was a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years before his mind started to go. Softened him
shoe.
up. Made him realize how much he needed me. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
There was a lot of ass on the first day of Dog Camp. So much ass. What are you doing down here?
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Not no more, though.
Are they humping? He's humping the air. What is he doing? Steelyx, what are you doing? Oh my fucking dogs. Dude, this is what I put up with every day. I'm glad that someone else is getting to experience this now. These dogs are insane. Oh my god. Here he is. Alright. I am going to be right back. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to throw some pants on. And I will fix the carpet while I'm at it so Steelyx stops freaking out. Like, this GPU is only just now struggling with new games, and it's only been First Descendants. I ran Cyberpunk on Ultra with ray tracing with no issues. See, that's impressive. Just to, like, concrete solidify how shitty Streamlabs is and how computer consumption, which is why I think it's a brilliant idea to have, like, an entirely separate PC to run your streaming software. Once Human, like that new game that just came out, I can run it on maximum settings, maximum everything, no problem. Not even like the slightest bit of lag. 60 plus FPS, not even an issue. I didn't actually check the frame rate, but I assume that it's at least 60 because it was gorgeous and no problems whatsoever. I try and stream it, my freaking computer crashes because goddamn Streamlabs like is that system heavy. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so the dogs are currently going insane over a couple pieces of ice, and they're running all over the house, so I'm going to ignore them for a little bit, and when they come back and are chill, I will then give them the belly rubs. I do have pants on, so I can do it at any time, but they need to settle when I miss. That's why I just use OBS. So I was using OBS, and I had no problems with OBS. OBS is wonderful, but OBS was giving me problems with my alerts. They would work sometimes, and they wouldn't work other times. Like, I could not get it to be consistent enough for it to make sense. Like, it just... So I gave up. I tried a million different things, corrected it 1,000 times, and finally I just said, screw it, we're done. Moved to Streamlabs, and I haven't had any problem since. I'm sure 100% positive that it's something that I was doing on my end, but I got so sick of trying to figure it out. My specs are currently i9. Oh, Jesus, you're already ahead of me. I think I have an i5. RTX 2070. Honestly, don't know. I think I have a, you know what? It's on my freaking Twitch page. You can look at it. It's in my bio and on my Twitch page. Whatever I have. It sounds like yours is better. I do have more RAM, but I know that that is not as important as the other specs. What makes this mushroom so valuable, Dareth?
I've yet met an ailment it couldn't help. Baldness, blindness, poison, piles. And best of all, it cures my dangerously underweight purse. I'll find my way out. No point hanging around this den of misery.
Yeah, most of the crap that I got is, I mean, it's good. It all works really, really well. I'll say that, but it's just not...
It is time.
I don't know. It works. I have no complaints. Streamlabs is my only complaint. Come on, Glut. Yeah. Alright, now... we can port over here. No, I want to go down to the tower. Yeah, so we'll just go south. We'll deal with the Duergar next. Why not? It's an easy fight. The PC you'll be buying. Alright, so i9, 4070, 32 gigabyte RAM, 6,000 megahertz. Beautiful. 2 terabytes of storage. Beautiful. SSD too. So one of the problems that I have is I have like 100 gigabytes of an SSD, and then I have a terabyte HDD. That's a good one, though. I like that. 600 FP. Why is that even... No, that's not necessary. That's overkill. Holy shit. Looks cool, too, though. I fucking love that tower. Oh, man. That's pretty. She pretty. I like that a lot. Very cool, man. I don't even know what kind of case I have. It's a piece of crap. I know that much. It's functional. Actually, admittedly, the graphics card that I bought, it didn't even fit in my case when I got it. I had to bend some of the metal a little bit, so it looks like absolute shit right now. HYTE makes some pretty sick cases. I'll have to look into them a little bit more. I was gonna say, if I can't uncover that last little bit of that map, it'd be very upsetting.
Campsite. Nobody's home though.
Get this here,
The names of
bullywug.
settlements are
That's not
crossed
where I wanted to
out.
go.
Breachstone, Sinkhole, Salson, Lolth, Old Kell, Demons.
The short sword of first blood. Absolute garbage. Just sell. Close up of your current PC posted. Alright. Check that out in a little bit. That one's pretty sick too. Oh, dude. We're not even going to talk about cable management. You don't want to see my computer right now. All my wires like wrapped around my desk legs to keep them out of my way. It's fucking horrible. Crooked wand of fireballs. I love this thing. Don't recommend using it on honor mode though. I wish I got more into PCs when I was like younger and smarter. I've always wanted to build a PC from the ground up and should have done that. Haven't read that one yet. You know I'm going to pick up all these pickaxes. Feel free to skip these. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I have plenty of cable management things. I just haven't done any of it yet because I want to do more stuff behind my desk first, like lights, wall decorations, etc. That makes sense. I do not have any like cable management things. I have a buddy who's really good at that stuff. Blanchy, actually, is very good at figuring out where cables should go to make them look nice and intentional, or completely hide them, which is cool. When I was building his house, I had him come over and help me run all of his cables to make sure that they were up to his standards, because I would not have done it. That would have looked like absolute ass. Me and my dad are both into tech, so I've been around it my whole life. His is mainly car and home theater audio, and mine is mainly computers and servers. That's cool. Audio is another thing that I wish I knew more about. No idea what I'm doing with this goddamn microphone. That's why I'm getting my buddy to help me out. Ooh, ooh, let's go stick our hand in a hole.
Looks like I found a piece of bone. How riveting.
The wall is riddled with holes. A suffocating stench of long rotten meat wafts out. You recognize the odor. The foul scent of carrion crawlers. Centipede-like aberrations that feast on the dead. At one time, these caverns must have been their banquet hall. The creatures are either long gone or waiting patiently in the darkness.
He has 2 separate Dolby Atmos 7.1 surround sound setups in his house. That's fantastic. I've always wanted to get a really nice surround system. I have a really nice TV and no audio equipment for it.
The passage narrows and bends, becoming impassable before you're even elbow deep.
If you're a small character, you can stick your hand further in the hole, but I can't do that. I'm speechless on that one, man. Congratulations. I would simply shapeshift with my fancy helmet. It's not a bad idea, actually. I never even... I'll say I never consider shapeshifting in this game. And I know it has 1,001 uses. It's just not something that ever comes to mind. I've always wanted to do a shapeshifting build because of that necklace that the... well, I've been trying to keep that secret in this campaign, but the creature carries. If you love Jordan's voice here, you gotta check out more epic adventures on their YouTube channel. Although
I'm
don't.
anticipating an all-out tactical dogfight, followed by a light dinner.
I'm so glad that we got those Zap Brannigan sound bites now. Shapeshifting is incredibly useful in Act 1 because Drow Supremacy. Also, you can turn into a Gith, put on Gith stuff, then turn back and still get the Gith bonus. Ooh, that's cool. That's a really smart idea, actually. It's another reason that I love having Lae'zel in my party. Alright, now I think we're going to go this way, at which point we will trigger these goddamn Duergar. I hate like 95% of the Duergar in this game. Oh, hey.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
I'm gonna talk to him for a little bit. We are eventually going to be killing these guys, but I just want to see what they have to say.
You got a bloody rot flower for company? Must have let it get in your head. My axe will fix that in no time.
Hero was thinking that you had like 12,000 points. You're telling me that you were sitting on 32 this entire time? That's insane. In a good way. Doge. I was going to try to talk to these people, but apparently they don't want to talk, and that's fine. We're going to kill them anyways, so is what it is. Basically, they try to tell you to go and the deep gnome that's chilling at the Myconid camp, they want you to go and kill her. So if you're playing an evil campaign, you can do that. You can just kill him anyways. Doesn't ultimately matter. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill him. Oh, gave him 10,000 points. Holy hell. What a generous bastard. What a guy. That was very nice of you, Dark. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that, and nothing's going to happen, but he'll take some damage anyways. Fucking counter spells, man. The worst. Put her leg over here for now. Alright, Gale, how about you kill this guy? Eh. Yeah. Alright, and then we got Gek over here, which I don't get an opportunity to use this very often, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, he saved against the push. That's a sad day. It's alright, though.
My turn.
Karlach, you can't even see this person that's over here, but you're going to go do that and distract them. That's what you're going to do. Just wait. Have you dash? You know what? Bite him. Make yourself happy. That way we have that bonus throughout the rest of this. There's specific weapons and equipment that give, like, plus psychic damage or plus resistance stuff that I get for using them. Yes, yeah, I do remember that. So you're telling me that those bonuses stick with you even through, like, when you transform back from being a Gith? This makes me want to get back into WoW, but, like, don't. Dude, I could not get back into WoW. And not that it's a bad game, it's literally, in my opinion, too good. I know for a fact that I would not be able to put it back down, so I just don't want to even risk it. Back up like a hare there, Glut. Alright. That should do it. I'm actually okay with him raising the dead, because it gives me more experience. I look back, and 8 years was way more than enough of WoW. I don't think I played for quite that long. It was probably like 3.5, maybe 4 years, but it was enough. Never again. I don't want to get back into that. $15,000? Holy shit, dude. Don't even think I made that much money the entire time I was playing that game. But granted, I'm talking like high school, maybe first year of college. Alright, is anyone like at risk of dying except for that hook horror? No? Alright. You're funny.
A tale for the ages.
1 HP. What a jerk.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes is right. Those things are gonna kill him. But in case they don't, might as well just go fuck him up, right?
Find a route.
And I think you have, yep, quick heals. So let's head down there-ish. Alright. I know too much about this game, like how instead of having the Goblin brand on my main character, I had Shark get it because she's my healer. What does that have to do with her being a healer? Or how does that benefit?
Time to kill.
Fuck you. From 2007 to 2015, put after Mist of Pandaria. So I played probably 2007-ish to... I started, like, right in the tail end of the base game, like, right before the first expansion came out. And then that's the one that I played the most of. And then I played a little bit into the second expansion. Like, level 70 was where I spent most of my time. And then I had a level 80, but I didn't spend too much time in the end game on that one. Goblin Leader has a necklace that if you are branded, it gives you a free level 2 aid. Oh yeah, no, I hate that one. No, because it's the aid is only it's only for that one person. It doesn't affect the entire party, so I skip it. The shield I do have on Gale right now, for that reason. Burning Crusade, yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, I just have her cast the level 3 aid on her entire party. It's way better. But now I can run 2 shields that both give +1 saving throw. 2 shields. Well, on the same character? What am I trying to do? This is Glut. You're not doing crap, Glut. Oh, yeah. Gale has the one that requires the brand, and I think Shadowheart has the other one that doesn't require the brand. You're not going to let me do that? Can't you just move? There you go. Goodness. There we go. I was hoping he would jump from the top. That would look cool, but... I might just stream without cam to show off my BG3 run. Do it up. We're just having fun.
Fools these mortals be.
Ready for another round?
Get him, Scratch. Good boy.
I got this.
All these level 1 fucking things. So fun. Or 1 HP things. It's so funny.
This feels good.
Yeah, Still think you're beautiful. Does that need to be prone? It does, yeah. So how about I do you first? Damn, Glut.
I speak, they burn.
Oh, these damn things with their 1 HP. There we go. See, fairly easy fight. Just hardly even paying attention that time, and it worked out.
Come, we must speak.
Oh, of course, Glut wants to talk to you after this. Those are the guys that a couple of them wanted you to kill. It was the Deep Gnome wants you to kill them, and Glut wants you to kill them. So everyone's doing pretty good on health, so let's just go ahead and talk to Glut. We won't need him again.
The tumor is excised.
You can hold on to him if you want to, but...
Dwega are dead. Here, I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death Doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of Glut, there may be no Spaw. Eliminate the other sovereign.
So then he asks you to turn on Spaw. And no, we're playing a good character this run, so we're going to go ahead and say, you turn on Spaw, who gave you shelter?
A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Dwega flourished. I sang to Spaw for help. Yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, smooth mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward. Or protect the precious poltroon as it waits for the circle of Glut to devour it whole.
I mean, totally fucked up what Spaw did. Not gonna lie. But, Glut, if you're so eager for blood, let me give it to you.
You shall never never again know home.
Dude, it's you versus 6. You and a almost dead thing, hook horror, versus 6.
Victory is assured.
Where's Karlach?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
What are you doing down here?
No gloom, all doom.
Hungry for the slaughter.
All right.
Gone with the weave. With ease.
That was actually a good hit from Glut. Did not like.
All ambition, no.
Yeah, I don't know why he tried.
A petty kingdom undone. Already lost to history.
Send those to Shadow Hearts. I'll take that and that and that. And we'll keep going on our looting rampage. A whole bunch of shit right here. That we'll take. We'll give this to Karlach. The antidote we'll give to... Nope, not Karlach. What am I thinking? That's alright. The Exterminator's Axe is useless. We'll sell that.
As you wish.
Nope, don't go all the way down there to get that.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
Okay, one thing we don't want to do is get on the boat yet. Alright, so that's it for that area. We will go ahead and have Shadow Hearts. Do ya? What are you doing, Shovel? What the hell, man? Are you stuck? You are. That's so funny. Almost there, Shovel. You got this. There we go.
There is work to do.
Have her throw one of these. And everyone but Gale is topped off.
Your taste.
One or two more for Gale. Back with snacks. Fuck yeah. Alright, so that's that. And then we will go back to Glut real quick. Or sorry, to Spaw real quick. We'll turn that in to get his reward. And then we will continue with the rest of the Underdark. She's all happy that you killed him too.
I'm coming along. Just not fast enough.
I have killed the Dwergar that were hunting you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
The Dwergar are slain. The rot has been purged.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spaw shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
This near sounds like bad news. Guess we could lend a hand, right?
Consider it done. I will bring Nir's head to you.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
Talk to him one more time.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I have slain the creature called Glut. It was scheming to slaughter your circle.
You are one with Spaw. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peace Bringer. I now name you Kin Spirit.
Got a new name. Woo! Alright, and he's gonna send you... The heck is it? Right here.
To new horizons.
Finishing off your ho-hos. I already ate all my Oreos the other day. Very upset about that.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals.
But that ain't right. Let's go ahead and do an investigation. Which one do I have more on? Surprisingly, nature, by 1. So let's recall what we know about Flumph mating rituals.
Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Read your books, people.
Seems the mad drow wasn't alone in hunting this adamantine forge.
Icy metal is the second part of an excellent weapon. That we will sell. The rest of these, well, that will sell. The rest of these we'll just pick up. The Shadow of Menzoberranzan. We'll sell that. A couple blush caps, because why not? Yes, 1 of 3 parts. Soy milk. You have soy milk too? I'm actually jealous of the soy milk. We'll sell the false life. I think they're useless. We'll keep the hold person, because why not?
Now Balin's dead. I've got to get myself moving. You come across a noble stock mushroom about. You give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Lady, it's burned up. It's not coming back. You don't have any gold? What happened to all your gold? There it is. Alright. She had an elixir. I didn't see that before. Okay, you can take all that crap. And this random basket. I always accidentally pick one of those up. And that javelin. And we're good. And now... that's it. We can head back to the beach. We're going to build an X-Men. Dude, I wish. Imagine having Wolverine on your team in this game. Oh my god. I mean, that's basically what Astarion is. Let's be real. I'm just making sure that we've looted everything. I'm pretty sure we have. Yes. So, you want to go this way. Back to the holes. I have 3 kinds of milk. Soy, almond, and coconut. Coconut would be my favorite of those 3, but I'm sure that Tuck would say almond. Soy is probably a close second. Can't have normal milk. Neither can my partner. Oh, whoops. Don't forget to group up your summons as well, since I forgot to do that. I mean, in food as a part of recipe is okay, but drinking straight is a no. That's fair. Audio. My parties, I don't know if there's an easier way to show you like everything that I've chosen as a level, but yeah, he's level 5 Gloomstalker. I'm running a Titan String Bow build with the Caustic Band and Gloves of Archery, and I have him with the Warped Headband of Intellect for outside of combat. And then, yeah, see, he's got the Absolutes Warboard. I also have him running the Susser Dagger, although, I mean, meh. And then Shadowheart's my Life Domain Cleric. Luminous Armor for now, just because I haven't come across anything better. Boots of Aid and Comfort. The Whispering Promise, which gives everyone Bless. And then I have her with the Amulet of Restoration as well. Right now she's running Melfs, but that'll change pretty soon. She also has the Safeguard Shield and the Bow of Awareness for Initiative. And he's very lightly built right now. The only thing that he has that's really important for him is probably the Sparkler Hands, but even those aren't the best. I do give him Boots of Genial Striding. And she's also fairly light on her build so far. I give her Herald. This is the best weapon that I've come across. And I give her the Ring of Flinging, but she doesn't throw things very often in my campaign. I also have her with Broodmother's Revenge. Normally I have that on Gale, but I was trying to disperse the damage a little bit because she was pretty under so far. Boots of Speed and Haste Helm as well. Sussor Dagger is great for a throwing character. Yeah, see, it's the shit like that I never would have thought of. That sounds awesome. So instead of selling that, I'm just going to put that in Karlach's inventory and let her mess around with it eventually. So, come over here. We want to blow up all these things.
Bullet burrows. Best step lightly. There's a land shark about.
We've already killed it, Astarion.
Perfect ring of... Well, that was anticlimactic.
Ah, he interrupted himself.
Injuries on this drow are consistent with a fall. A very deep fall.
Thank you for that. Okay, now you want to separate your main character, or whoever, really. Have them bounce up here. Bollocks. I want to say it's this way first. Nope, don't listen to me.
Can't trust one's
It's not that way first.
Can't trust these mushrooms either. Methinks I spotted something.
Now that is irony.
Love it. Just for the record, there's nothing super important up here. Just a little bit of loot, minor loot.
Illusion without a reason to elude. Now, to find the reason.
Although, a little bit of XP never hurt. At least nothing that I've ever been able to find. I have a feeling, and audio, you might be able to confirm this, because I've never actually tried it. But once you go through this mushroom circle, you end up in... This is the Hag's Lair, the other side of the Hag's Lair. And there is a door over here that I'm guessing you have to wear the mask in order to get through. But I've never actually tried that. I cannot. It does not let me. Is that something that you have to do when she's still alive? Because I've never come here before killing her. Just pan the camera behind it and walk through it. Yeah, see? It literally will not let me. Click to walk?
Shah's blessings upon you.
I wasn't trying to talk to you, Shadowheart. You're great, but not right now. Let me try that. Yeah, literally cannot. It's either a console bug or something else is going on. Yeah, maybe it's a, she has to be alive or something. I also don't fuck around with the masks. I learned my lesson the hard way on those. So I always kind of assumed that you needed a mask to be worn in order to get that to work correctly. Oh, you never kill her? You don't kill Ethel? What? You let her go. You crazy bastard. Why would you let her go? Okay. Little known area. You jump across these mushrooms over here. And there is, first of all, a bunch of crap that you can loot. Claim shells are actually worth enough for me to bother picking up with. Horn shells, meh. While I'm here, might as well. The rest of these, probably not. Helmet of Autonomy. Proficiency in wisdom saving throws. The reward is too good? Yeah, but you can get that and kill her. Exit a stat with her reward and more. No, wait, no, you can't. You can save what's her name and get the reward. That's right. You have to let her go. But then you can't respec though, and that's scary. Whole bunch of random ass loot down here.
You have my attention.
But the important thing is that Shadowheart throws a goddamn potion at Gale because he took some falling damage. That's good enough.
Ripe with magic.
This is one of the weirdest frickin' parts in the game, and I love it.
Our blood to fill your oceans. O blessed BOOOAL. Our bones to build your temple. in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Purge, priest. Promises. Your god wants proof. Wants blood.
You don't recognize the creatures, but this voice seems to have a hold over them.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god BOOAL.
Wow. Let's go with Arcana. Try to determine who or what these guys are talking to. Oh, bollocks. Try it one more time.
This presence. The magic is not divine, but fey. And it is murderous.
Well, priest. BOOAL wants a sacrifice. BOOAL wants blood.
I don't know if it's exclusive to Dirge. I assume that it is. But you can, if you want to play an evil character, there is a way to give him one of your allies as a sacrifice. So are your followers aware you're just a rabid little fey creature? There's a million things that you can do here. I'm going to kill him. That's just what I'm going to do. But you can convince him to make you his, like, scion or something. So that you get a weapon, and as the fish people pray to him, you become empowered, and it's a whole thing. Bring him one of your hirelings. Yeah, bring him one of the hirelings, or if you're a dirge and you want to get rid of, Will.
Little, I'm a god, and I'm gonna rip you, tear you, wear you for a hat.
In the outburst of emotion, you feel the divine presence falter, then revert to its basic, cruel nature.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share. Blessed BOOAL. What? Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't ya?
I love it. Bow before BOOAL's chosen. Since I'm playing a good character, I don't need your power, or theirs.
Kiss my ass, then. This Lord of Murder likes doing his own dirty work.
Crap.
Kill! Kill for BOOAL!
I think the correct answer was I won't let you enslave them any longer, but this way we get more experience and no one gets pissed off in our party.
Up.
Yeah, Scratch, go distract this guy. Scratch, stop. Good boy.
Gods, it's hot in here. Cry about it.
Oh, that's right. I just frenzied. You can't do that. I do get another one of them, though. Thanks to her elixir.
Go for the throat.
Okay, now this is going to seem kind of counterintuitive here, but we're going to go ahead and have him do this.
Over here.
Wow, you do not want to go that far, do you? Shovel, you can go up here and join. Do I want to blow a spell slot here? I don't need to. It's not necessary. This is not an overly challenging fight. I don't know why I have 3 of these scrolls, so I'll just have her do this for funsies. Basket. Is that one of the names you can rename it to? Renamed a basket.
The lance board is set.
Now you guys are like way too close. So fuck off. I love tadpoles and how ridiculously powerful they make you.
Need to learn the hard way.
4 attacks. Absolutely silly.
For a cull. Yes.
Let's end this. Fall, damn you.
Great weapon master at work. Mm-hmm. An elixir of bloodlust, I think is the other thing she has. Come on, you can do it. There we go. That's the downside of console, is the targeting is a pain in the ass in combat. So that's BOOAL.
Noodle.
Are these worth selling? No. The shields are not. They're way too heavy. They're not worth enough to make sense to pick up.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, and I would follow.
The sickle. It has an ability if you don't kill BOOAL, that it like becomes empowered in some way. Yeah. That as long as the Koatoa are alive and worshipping BOOAL, it gains something. But pick up everything that ain't nailed down. I fill bags and send them to camp. It's exactly... Oh, that's smart. See, that's another thing. That would be smart to do. Utilize bags. I pick up probably like 80% of everything that's not nailed down. I think it's so worth having money in this game. There's so many good items that are really freaking expensive. And if you can manage to purchase them, they just help you out. I think the problem that most people have in Honor mode is they rush it. They try so hard to get it done quickly that they end up missing something that could be life-saving later. The whole idea is to just slow down. I mean, there's definitely ways of rushing the game, you know, barrelmancy for one, but if you don't know what you're doing, slow down. Just have fun with it. It's a great game to set besides. You know, there's no point in trying to rush through it. Can I even pick up that fish? I don't think I can. Boop, 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 boop. Is my response.
What's that?
Oh, that. I feel like I just missed something. I feel like there was something hidden over there that I walked right by. Using take all on bags lets you pick up way more than your character can hold, so I just go to a merchant, send my charisma person back to camp, take all on bags, then sell. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's a really smart idea. Probably be a lot faster than the way that I do it too. Get more money and save time.
What's that?
You can open that up. You get a grubby bottle, but you also get a note. Stop trying to pick up baskets. I love the little Koa to a sand drawing too. Ka yummy? I'm not even gonna ask questions. I don't utilize the mark as where function literally at all. I just spam click the entire inventory one at a time. Also makes sense. Contents of that chest were silly. This is one of my favorite books in the entire game. Can't wait to read that one. It's really fucked up and makes me wonder if I'm actually a psychopath sometimes. Sociopath. Stir fry? Oh. That's way less sexual than I thought. Scroll of greater invisibility. Shadowheart can hold on to that. I still feel like I missed something over here. I totally did. I see it. Okay. I'm not always a Oh, I am. That was nothing to do with you. Split.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Make sure to disarm the trap this time. Slippery chain shirt. When the wearer heals a creature, it automatically disengages and won't trigger opportunity attacks. And this is not better than what she currently has. I like the Radiant Orb, personally, but it's still sellable. Worth doing. Worth going and getting. Now you and you group up. I think everyone else looks good. Shadowheart herself can come over here. Good enough. Alright. And now you can either go up back the way that you came, or you can do what I'm going to do and head back to the beach. And I'm going to go up these stairs. Speaking of food, Grandpa loaded on English muffins, the most I've ever seen a single have. I bought English muffins after our conversation the other day, and I am so excited to try out the new technique to cut them. Yep.
Scorch marks. Hints of weave, too. There might just be trouble afoot.
Do I have the right item for this? Boy, I hope so. I really don't want to make Shadowheart use... Oh, wait, no. That was the other thing. This is... lightning? I think it's lightning is what you want. Turn it into turn-based mode so that these things don't completely kick your ass. You can skip everyone else. You can have them come up if you really want them to, but not ultimately important.
Seek and you shall find me. My pleasure.
Yeah, it's lightning. Hit him with a lightning shot, it disables him permanently. Can he hit him from that far away? Probably not. No. So, alright. I'll take a hit. No big deal. Gently pushing the edges all around and twist. Heard. I'm excited.
Yes, let's explore.
We got a bunch of peanut butter. Oh, it's gonna be such a good freaking meal. Might have one of those before I go to bed. Thanks for reminding me. You dick. There it is. Now we can exit turn-based mode. Hey, and he didn't take any damage. Nice. Lots of spam? Alright, no, you lost me on the spam. I'll pass on that. Let's transition to Starion for a little while. You got it. Yeah, dude. Balut is just one of those, like, it's one of the few foods that I could never try. There's very few. I'm open to most things. But those century eggs and lutefisk, you won't catch me anywhere near them. Like,
I don't think this is strictly legal.
I will happily eat spam if I never have to go near any of those things. Skybreaker's not good. Don't worry about that. You know what? We're just going to stick with Gale since apparently half the crap over here needs to be picked up by him anyways. Doesn't need to be, just for my inventory management sanity. Century eggs are tough for me too. Yeah, dude. I had a tiny sliver of a century. Dude, I wouldn't even get that close. Nope. Just the whole concept just gives me the... bleh.
Wizard's Tower is his sanctum. Private place for research and respite. But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
There's a couple different ways you can get into this tower. This is my personal favorite.
Something over there.
You have Mage's Hand, send him through that hole and flip the lever near the door. It'll save you the hassle of trying to lockpick. Fermented tofu? I mean, that just sounds like, I don't know, bland grapes, like bland wine. I feel like that wouldn't be that bad.
Minster's not around.
I'd try it. Or if you don't have Mage Hand, you can just, you know, use Gale to lockpick the damn thing.
This sort of thing.
Because that is just as easy, arguably easier. But before you do that,
What a charmer.
or after, doesn't really matter what order you do this. I have Karlach do this because she's the barbarian, so she's least impacted by any of these Cessor blooms. And you actually want her to pick one up.
Ready and willing.
I haven't had it in... You haven't had it plain yet. It's always flavored, and it's tofu. It takes in the flavor so well. I have had good tofu. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, because I know it does. I have had it. I have never been able to make good tofu. For whatever reason. It always turns to shit whenever I try to make it myself. And it's very upsetting. Come in here, be careful as you look around. There's a couple things that you really want to look out for. One, there is an abundance of crafting materials, which we've gone over 1,000 times in this walkthrough. Like, you just want crafting materials, alchemy ingredients, things like that. The other thing, you will occasionally find books.
That's cute.
And I know that we usually look for books anyways, but these are special books. As you walk by them with your, you know, highlight items on, you'll come across the names. Like this one on the desk here, Treatise on Anti-Magic Properties of Susser Tree Flowers. You don't actually have to read the whole thing. I will be eventually anyways, but hit the button just so you can acknowledge that you have read it, because it will help you out a little bit later in this section. There's like 4 of them, I want to say. I could be wrong, but as you explore this tower, keep an eye out for them, and just do that. You'll thank me later. Props to you for even attempting to make it. I don't know how, I just get it from the store, but usually get the firm tofu and bake it with seasoning. I've actually never tried baking it. Maybe I should try that. I do love me some tofu, though. Tonight, Chloe made tostadas for dinner. Pork tostadas with jalapenos, grilled onions. Oh, it's delicious. Uncovered mysteries. If you want a permanent detect thoughts, there you go. Personally, I don't feel that detect thoughts is overly useful in honor mode, so I'm not going to worry about it. Look, 3 potions in that one. That was nice. Alright, now that everyone else is safely up here, we can get Karlach to come back inside. My advice for tofu is for stir-frying and baking, and it absorbs flavor so well. Soft tofu for desserts and goes good in soups. Alright. I'll have to try and find some firm tofu and try that out. I'll have to look up a recipe then. Make sure I remember how to, like, actually bake it properly. Put the Susser flour in that thing. This place is way more intimidating looking than it actually is. Dude, she's becoming quite the little chef. She's very self-conscious, but she is doing such a fantastic job. Like, she's kind of like me. She's a perfectionist, but she hasn't quite learned how to let go of certain things yet. Like, she'll sit there for a very long time trying to make sure that her cuts are, like, perfect, you know? But once she gets through that, she's going to be great. She's already gotten way better than when she first started out, but I know that's something that's got to be bled out over time. She's 10. She still has a lot to, you know, learn, obviously. She's not going to be on MasterChef anytime soon, but she's, I would say,
this will come in
a lot further along than most 10-year-olds are. in the kitchen. Okay, there we go. Tongue of Madness is the other mushroom that we needed for Omeluum. There we go. God, I got stuck on that one. The fight isn't super easy. I've been TPK by the Robot Butler a couple times before. The first time I fought him in my, what the hell is it called? Tactician playthrough, it killed me. Thank God it was Tactician. After that, I learned to go slow. Because, yeah, this fight at the top is tough. And even if you walk into it prepared, there's no guaranteed. You gotta really kind of get lucky at it. It's probably the toughest fight that we've had since the Spider Queen. I don't think it's quite as difficult as the Spider Queen, but it's up there. For real, takes after Dad. Thanks, man. That was kind. Appreciate you. Go up a little bit more, and more of the tower is torn apart. And oh, look, Scratch and Shovel made their way back, finally. Oh, yeah, this is the main floor, I think. The broken machinery are alchemy parts. Forgot what they're used for. Elixirs of lightning resistance, maybe? Elixir of heroism is temporary hit points and blessed. We'll give that to Karlach for when she runs out of her bloodlusts. I love this.
Trickles of weave radiate from that chest.
The chest of the mundane. You open it up and it has a plate, a cup, a bowl, a metal fork, and a ladle. Take them all, though.
Wonder what else it could change.
And you get a scroll of protection from good and evil, which is useless. A scroll of mage armor, which is... Oop, don't throw it. Technically also useless. A gold ingot. These boots. Mistra's Grace, which gives you Featherfall, which is meh. And... is it a book? Could have been a book. I don't really remember. I just preheat the oven to 400 and let it cook for a half hour or longer. Are we talking about for tofu? Depends on how much I like my doneness, but tofu has so much water. Gotcha. I typically lean on the rarer side of things. This is going to sound gross, but the perfect burger is a bison patty cooked for 30 seconds on each side. It's amazing. Whenever I go out, I try and get any chef or whoever to cook me blue food. They very rarely will do it. It's the best. Have you ever had tartare? Steak tartare? Oh, God. I could live off that shit. Oh, there's also this, the Careful Art of Tirsu ciphers. You want to read this as well. Or at least acknowledge that you have read it. And that will help you with things like this engraved Githyanki disc.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. You examine them closely, but can't make much sense of them. Using the cipher you found, you might be able to reveal the disc's meaning.
Use the cipher you found to decode the symbols, or you can just investigate.
A pattern forms as you gaze at the disc, and from within that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gake shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith travelled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes, but Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded. Lae'zel will surely want to know of this.
So this seems like super minor when you first find it, but for those of you who have made it far enough in the game, you'll know just how much that actually means to the story. It's actually a fairly important quest. And the one that I always miss audio is the one that's in the mountain pass, for some reason. An open letter on oppression and peacocks. That's normally the disc I miss. I forget what the tower... Oh, okay. I just read that. I do that a lot. I look at the chat and I look at the bottom line. I start to read it. Get halfway through it before I realize that I've already read it. The button!
This button must have had a use once. But was it worth reaching so far down for?
Mage's Friend, Arcana and Religion. That's a good one. Oh, it's Astarion's button. Daddy Asti. If you put the dog collar on Astarion and press the button, it vibrates the collar and he moans. I did not know that. Holy shit, I've never put it on Astarion before. That's so funny. I knew that if you wore the collar and pressed the button, it gives you a piece of meat. But I didn't know that it vibrates. That's so funny.
New sounds to the Underdark oppression range. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Boy, I hope you read those books. Or art thou, friend, a rescue from my lonely wake?
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
Ugh. Okay. I always forget which one is the one that causes a fight. I also feel like I just missed one, because I think there's 4 responses. Oh, one of them's up top, that's why. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself, my darkest me?
If you do not believe the secret show, reveal the truth. Give what you wish to see.
And then he gives you guiding light.
Let's go already!
One with
Which I need to figure out who I'm going to put Mage's Friend on. At this point, I might go ahead and equip him with that. I'll lose 2 in sleight of hand, but he's getting high up enough that it's not that big of a loss. Alright, I'll give the light ring to him, because he just has the ring of protection from ants.
It seems this ring is more than just a fashion piece.
Yeah. So you put that ring on, and it reveals the basement button, which we'll activate a little bit later. But for now, we want... Is it this parchment? Yes. Elixir of Lightning Resistance. Yep.
Gimme. I'd love to, thanks.
At this point, you can start spreading out your people a little bit. I'm going to have her stay up here.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
My faith will guide me.
Shadowheart, I'll have chill down here. Yeah, the stool. I love the stool. Darian, we're going to have him right here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Take that. Make sure to get the stool. Oh yeah, we're getting this. Gale, we're going to put right here. We're going to switch to Astarion. Go talk to this guy again.
Welcome in this house. I wait for your commands.
I think this one's safe. These empty sheets are all that's left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave.
I'll hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
Yeah, that one gives you a potion, which we'll give to Shadowheart. I can never remember which one this is. I think this one is the safe one. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands just for a while?
Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug?
Yes, please.
Come here. For just a moment. Aloud.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Lenore, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. Proud of you. As I already am.
That was so good, Dark. Alright. And now this. Again, be warned, this actually is a fairly challenging fight. There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive.
Open its wake, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
There's a million ways to start that fight. You can sneak attack them or do 1,000 other things. I just like doing that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Alright. Not off to a good start here. Okay, resistant to fire, lightning, psychic, and poison. So let's do a cold boy right here. Shovel. Go distract this thing.
This is gonna feel good. Let's go.
Definitely have her frenzy. Oh, the glyphs are awesome. It's one of her best attacks, in my opinion. Alright, we actually need her to hit, so we're going to take off Greater Weapon Master.
There's blood in the air.
Oh shit, he's out of Kai points. I should have short rested. Already off to a good start here. Doge cam. Got the cone. Alright, at least they're missing a lot too. That about evens it out. Okay, Gale, actually kill him now. Should probably have taken off Sharpshooter at this point. But they're resistant to poison, correct? Yeah. So none of those are going to be helpful.
Can't
okay.
give up.
Alright, we're going to have you.
On my way.
To Karlach, are you in? She was not. That's annoying. It's fine though. She doesn't need it, I guess. Dick. This is the painful thing. Yeah.
A little help, please.
Yeah. Fuck. Ah, shit. Shadowheart. We do need a Kona emote. That's a good idea. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good idea. Start with this. Come on.
My little trick.
She took 2 damage from that? That's so funny. Oh, hilarious. It's because of the enraged. I wanted to try it out. It was not smart.
Let's have some fun. On the way.
Get him out of that. I can't believe those keep missing shovel like that. Oh, you're not going to throw it back, Astarion?
A little help, please.
Yeah, working on it. Ugh. Fuck it. What an ass.
My faith will protect me.
Karlach still will not be hit by that. Who's gonna go next? Him. Frick. I don't think she has anything that can kill him.
Take 2.
Turn that back on. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll have her get the hell out of this.
Take 2.
Not good.
On my word.
Please, Karlach. Thank you. %. Ugh.
Boom.
God, I love Karlach. Woo!
Shall we dance?
Does he count as humanoid? I think he counts as construct. Yeah, construct.
A rough tempest I will raise.
I don't think he can. No, he cannot.
Now this is my happy place. Down the hatch.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Come on then.
Nothing more ADHD than putting pizza in the microwave, then forgetting about it for like an hour. Hell yes, my friend. You see how freaking close? Like, when was the last time we lost a character? Like, someone went down. I don't even think we got someone down in the goddamn spider matriarch fight. That is a tough fight. Do not underestimate it. Need a personal assistant. Fuck that microwave shit. I will attempt a fresh pizza. Keyword attempt. Okay. And then he has the Light of Creation, which is honestly ridiculously overpowered. However, it does have a chance to stun its wielder, unless they are a construct. Now, there is a build that you can do with this weapon if you were to take the, what is it, polearm or halberd feat. And then later on, there's a ring or an amulet or something that you can get that makes you count as a construct. And coupled with this, it's just a ridiculously strong build. I don't bother with it, but I will hold on to it because it's just fun to look at. But that's it. That's all you get. Scratch die? Scratch died. We'll do a preserve life. She doesn't have 2 of those yet. No. Okay. And then we'll take a short rest. And then she's the only one missing HP, and it's only 8. So we'll just have Karlach resummon Scratch.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
And then we will go into this here basement. Hey, Seth. How you doing, man? Welcome back. You're on late tonight. Or no, you're usually on this late. I'm the one that's on late tonight. Yeah, Scratch dies, but then you can just resummon him immediately. He never dies permanently. I'm not alone in thinking Prayer of Healing is useless. I use Prayer of Healing later on in the game as like a quicker healing. Like it's almost like a pseudo short rest for me. I very rarely use it in combat. Although I will say the mass healings like Prayer of Healing are always better than like the single target ones. Especially when she starts buffing up her stuff. I just grabbed a bunch of scrolls that I didn't even want. Been lurking the whole time. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate the lurk. I appreciate that. I'm getting a wee bit tired, debating hard to stay on. I'm about done myself. I didn't mean to stay up this late, but I figure I might as well finish the tower at least. And there's just this one last room to loot, so after that, I'm done. I don't know if we read this one. I'll take it. But if you're getting tired, you should absolutely go to bed. I hate magic weapon. No reason for you to keep yourself awake. The Staff of Arcane Blessing. That is what I wanted for her. I just realized that book was highlighted too. I wonder if that's something else that you can say to Bernard. Come up here, pull this lever, and then you're back on the ground floor of the tower. Now, 2 schools of thought here. You can have her keep Melfs, which gives her the +1 to attack and spell save DC. Or you can give her the Staff of Arcane Blessing, which admittedly is a little bit weaker as far as her attacking goes, but it doubles the effect of Bless, which makes the rest of your characters that much stronger. So, really tough call here. With the amount of times that I end up healing with her and giving my party Bless, typically I end up going on Staff of Arcane Blessing. But that is entirely your call. I feel like I read somewhere there is a way to give her 2 staffs, but I've never done it. Dual wielding feat? Okay, well there you go. Alright, so I'll probably get the dual wielding feat and try that out this time, because why the hell not? Okay, I think that's it. We're not quite done with the Underdark. What I will do is I'm going to head over to the Myconid colony, sell my shit, head over back to the Selûnite temple.
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to
And
your
he
liking.
doesn't have any money. Why is this weird glitch happening where I come in here and they have no money, so I have to buy something from them? Doesn't have any new books or anything? Alright, screw it.
Very well.
I guess I don't need to do that. So I'm going to save like 7 times so that that does not happen again. I still think it's so weird that it didn't record everything that I did.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I actually found those mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
What exactly is this going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Omeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
What aren't you telling me? Is this experiment dangerous?
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink this potion.
The acidic liquid tightens your
Uh-oh.
throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
We're gonna go ahead and switch to Shadowheart real quick so that she... Oh, I gotta choose 3. Alright. Alright, now, go ahead and do that one. Draw your willpower and resist. Oh my dear God. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Oh boy. Let's go ahead and do... We'll resist the panic from within. Woo! 30. The 30.
You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
His response to that is ridiculous. Oh! You're supposed to make it weaker, not stronger. I don't think it really matters what you say here. Either way, you get the same benefit.
You have my deepest apologies. The lava did not care for my intentions.
So I went through all of this, and the tadpole's still lodged in my brain.
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
You can try and do the persuasion roll, but I would just tell him everything about the nautiloid. If you were honest with him earlier and told him that you were on the nautiloid, he will want to know every single detail about it, and that's like the easiest way to get through this.
A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
Alright, now you gotta tell him everything you possibly can. So, I'm gonna do intelligence, since I have a higher roll with that. I never even noticed that before. That's cool, because I read the schematics while I was on the ship, even though it says schematics, but that's fine. I've never seen a typo in this game. That's hilarious. Go ahead and give him guidance as well, because knowing my luck, I'll need it.
What a
It's cool, though.
brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
A pretty thing. And at least it offers us some protection from the tadpole.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
So what's cool about that is not only do you get that ring... I was poisoned, it's funny. But you get this ability, Survival Instinct. Infuse a creature with Psionic Force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. So, pretty neat little ability. It seems kind of useless right now for Gale, but just hold on to it. It will come in handy, I promise. Well, I can't promise. We're going to try to make it come in handy. Alright, now I did forget something very important on the other side of the Underdark, down at the tower, which is going to be tricky to get to, so... Alright, let's go this way first, then. We'll head over to the Saloonite outpost. Hop over here. Okay, kind of be careful cutting this way. Obviously, you see these guys. Just go ahead and destroy them. I don't remember if there's anything over here, but I'm going to go double check anyways. Feel like there is not. Yeah. And you'll see a lot of those little fungus things. Scratch is going to go and get himself killed. Just, that is what it is. Wonk. Okay, now you see these little dudes that are all petrified over here? Here's why. Despite this thing getting its own cutscene and looking extremely intimidating, it's not all that difficult of a fight. Don't panic about it. There is a reason that I waited this long to do it, but not because it's impossible. Now what you want to try to do, well, he's blinded right now while he's in the darkness, so don't worry about him doing opportunity attacks. I'm gonna go over here.
Swiftly now.
Oh, can I not target him because he's in the darkness? That's silly. That's right. In that case, we'll just... Go ahead and do a couple melee attacks. That's fine.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Okay, we'll have you come up. Stun him. Or not. Knocked out Shadowheart already. I don't think I'm going to need to Frenzy at the rate we're going. So instead...
You're not going to like this, mate.
Imagine that for inspiration. By the way, before you ask, everything sounds good today. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
With ease.
Okay, we'll have him do the Hunter's Mark on Dhourn instead.
Can't give up.
Shadowheart. Just have her drink a potion, stay alive a little bit longer, and then get over here so she actually stays alive.
I'm ready.
He should be able to finish this thing off.
Yes.
See, not too bad. It's tough, but it's not as scary as it looks.
I offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit. Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are?
So I'm more concerned with this twit who set a spectator on you. Don't worry about what you say here.
A rival. A mere footnote to my legend. You should be more concerned with who I am. I am Dhourn, third son of House Bartol, first rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
A memory shard. A container onto which brief mental impressions are projected and stored for years at a time.
It's fading. It seems like you've been frozen like that for a while.
Far longer than I realized. Then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Filro?
Do you speak of the Adamantine Forge? It's still hidden as far as I know.
Impossible. My rivals would have stopped at nothing. Unless... Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search. Good. If they had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no, they hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now I can claim the forge alone.
Let's make this quick.
No gloom, all doom. Swords meet sorcery.
Oh, he's already got the Hunter's Mark on him from the last fight. That's funny. Boom. This icy hell is the important thing that we're trying to get off of him. The rest of this is helpful. It's, you know, money, things to sell, whatever. Memory shard is meh. It's part of a quest, but we don't really technically need it. Blast pendant, sellable. Supply pack's always helpful. That memory shard, though. And then the Spectator has the Spectator Eyes. Doge Cam. Hey, Tuck, how you doing? You're still voting? Well, good luck with that. Doge Cam. There you go. Have a Steely Bum. How are you tonight? I'm doing well, all things considered. What was the thing that I was just saying before we did? Oh, right. Spectator's Eyes. Spectator's Eyes are decent, actually. I don't find myself ever using the spells as often as I would like to, but they are pretty good spells if you end up finding a use for it.
Well, hello.
Like, he's not going to use it. She's definitely not going to use it. Arguably, you could give it to him, but I'm going to keep with the death saving throws. He doesn't do high enough spell damage, but sometimes you can throw it on a character to give them a little bit of extra things. Like two level 3 spells ain't too bad, but it's also 360 gold that we're not getting rid of. So, Tuck, Deadpool. Spoiler free, but how was it? All right, now real quick, we're going to take...
Come on, let's go.
Can you summon him without a short rest? You cannot. I will hold off on that for now. I don't think it's overly necessary to have him at the moment. But I will take you. Well, it's just you two, I guess. I'm going to throw a couple health potions, get herself back up to speed here. And then now that Karlach is done, you can just have her drink the rest. And now all these little dudes that are hanging around, you can kill them. It's probably a lot faster to use Astarion. And everyone you kill gives you experience, which is hilarious to me. Because they can be combatants if the spectator manages to hit them awake, but it's very rare that that'll actually happen. Everyone get down here. Just make sure you don't accidentally set any of these things off. Pay attention to them. I mean, 40 experience per, man. That's quite a lot. Spoiler free. It was good, not great. Ah, that's already disappointing. I laughed a lot, had a great time with it. Loved the cameos. There were a ton and a few I wasn't expecting. The big thing, though, was Hugh Jackman. That dude out-acted everyone else in the film by miles. He was one angry speech while inside a minivan that literally blew me away. He's so damn good. The biggest problem was the plot was fairly weak, to be expected at this point. A lot happens while not a lot happens at the same time. Overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. Definitely worth watching. Well, 8 out of 10 is better than I had expected from the start of that. It was good, not great. So you're starting to sound like Devin with his, that was the best pizza ever, 5 out of 10. But thank you. I will absolutely happily go see it again anytime. Nice. That makes me excited. I really want to go see that. I'm not expecting it to be a, 5 out of 7 movie, but I am expecting good. So hopefully it holds up. And based on your review, yeah, I think it will. The opening scene alone had you dying. Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen any spoilers of anything online, which kind of surprises me, considering it's already been a full 24 hours. You can totally go that way if you want to. I don't really feel like it's... You know what? Here's what I'll do. Take Astarion. I'll have him go down there separately, because he has the strength to do it.
A trap. This place is more
Or everyone can just come with him anyways. What the hell? He's not even attached to... Oh, because I'm playing as Gale. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Well, it still worked out. Do your best to avoid them if you can. I will. I will try. Oh, Jesus. 30 difficulty class? That's insane. Good time for a nat 20. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm going to try and see that as soon as possible, but I don't know when that will be. When it even could be, honestly. Well, I had planned on having Astarion go in there by himself and grabbing this stuff, but kind of works out to just have everyone sneak by the trap, I guess. I didn't even know that was possible. That's hilarious. Great soundtrack, too. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen a solid 5 out of 7 movie in a long time. Make sure you come this way, grab all these things that are hidden over here. I can't even remember all the movies I've seen this year, but I know I gave one a 10/10 or very close to. You gave one a 10 out of 10, and you don't remember which one it was? That's wild. Drow studded leather armor. I mean, that's worth 1,000 gold. You guys see that? 1,000 gold. For what? For one stealth? That's wild. That seemed unnecessary. Spider eggs don't have anything, but the spider silk cocoons may. Okay. And we're gonna move on. Civil War. Oh, I remember you telling me about that one. I do want to see that one. It's the one with Captain America, right? And Ant-Man's in it. They're at an airport, I think. I can hear you groaning. No, I know. Alright, so make your way back up to the roof, or, better yet, while you're here the first time, you can come over here and you can find this Stool of Hill Giant Strength. Now, if you look at the character sheet, you notice how Shadowheart has a good old 12 Strength, because she's Shadowheart. Go ahead and have her take a seat.
This chair. I feel stronger just from sitting in it.
And then look at your strength. It's absolutely insane. But
the strength vanishes as soon as I stand. Curious.
Oh, weird. So how about we do this?
As much as I enjoy a sit down, a strengthening bludgeon is more useful.
And now we have the Club of Hill Giant Strength, which increases your strength to 19. So this is our backup. In the off chance that we happen to run out of elixirs of Hill Giant Strength, which is extremely unlikely. I'm just going to make that very clear right now. At the rate that we're going, we're doing pretty good with those. If we happen to run out, or starting to get low, we make sure that Astarion gets them, because he benefits from them more. We equip Gale with that club, we're good to go. He'll lose 1 point of damage per turn, not a big deal. Oh, and now that we have these, the Icy Crystal, the Icy Helve, and the Icy Metal, we can go ahead and combine the 3 of them together, and you create Morning Frost. Now, personally, when I have a wizard or a sorcerer, I actually do a multi-class wizard and sorcerer when I have a magic run, but when I do that, I give them, I make them an ice build, and I use that staff because it increases all of your cold damage by 1, which is fantastic, and it makes you cause chilled, which is even better. Right now, obviously, I don't have a magic user, so it's kind of not great, but it is an excellent weapon in case you decide you do want to do a magic build. So keep that in mind. Either way, though, it does sell for 770, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing with it right now. So there you go. So we'll send all that to camp. We will send the Hill Giants. Feel free, like if you wanted to, you could totally equip this with Shadowheart to increase her strength. I don't feel like it's necessary to do. I'm just going to hold on to that. And there was something else that I wanted to make sure we don't lose. This is the ring we get from Ameluum. It sucks. Sell it. Don't need that anymore. Gosh, what was the other thing? Ah, use that memory shard.
The crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it.
Gently probe the thoughts within.
The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge.
The adamantine forge. These people need a new hobby.
Get that inspiration back. And now, the final thing that we're going to do in this part of the Underdark, head back over to the Susser Tree. And this part is optional, I'll stress that.
In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you love to play in.
And since we read, I think, forgive me because I don't remember exactly how we figured this out, but I think there's a book that you find this information to put an autumn crocus next to the tombstone. It's just you'll see.
The wind softly rustles the flower petals. Somehow, the grave feels whole again.
Just a cute little thing you can do to honor a dog that passed away. The other thing that you can do is dig up the grave and steal its collar, which apparently vibrates on Astarion. We learned that last night. So, you know, options. So yes, at this point, the only thing left to do is to head to the beach.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You do gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, now, this fight is, or can be, very challenging as well. You will likely lose one of your characters, at least one of your characters, in this fight. Like, it's not even like a maybe, it's like plan on losing one of your characters in this fight. So make sure that you're topped off, and when you're ready, hop on the boat.
Vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. I do appreciate all of you for hanging out with me this long. It's been a great day, great stream, got a lot done. Not as much as I was hoping because of that weird non-save, but it happens. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm playing through honor mode, and I'm not a smart man. I'm not creative. I don't think of these kind of things. Audio knows way more about this game than I freaking do, and if I can beat honor mode, any of you all can as well. So listen to my advice, listen to Audio's advice, especially while he's here. Join the Discord, get both of our advice. That's some great idea. Love all of you for hanging out. And thank you, Dark. Let's go watch some music. I mean, you guys do whatever you want to do, but it's going to be an excellent time because 99.9% of the people on this platform are excellent. So, yes, thank you for hanging out, Audio. It's been a blast. Dark, I appreciate you as always, my friend. Seth, appreciate the lurk. Anyone else that's been lurking and hanging out with us, you guys are all wonderful. Love you all, and have yourselves a wonderful evening. I will catch y'all next time. Hopefully, that's not too far away. Night, everyone. Have an excellent, excellent evening.